Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am moving Hayley up to Letterkenny. We have the car fairly packed and we're going to leave it about 6:30 for the simple reason it's very hot today. It's 26 degrees. My car doesn't have air conditioning at the moment. So we said we'd leave when it starts getting cooler. And what our plan is, we're going to stop halfway up the road and grab something to eat because yeah, it's too hot to even eat during the day. So what I'm going to do is we'll stop, get something to eat. I'm hoping that the rugby will be on, and we said we'll sit, if there's an outdoor seating we'll sit outdoors, if not we'll sit in the car with the windows open and watch some of the rugby and have something to eat. So that is our plan. As I said, I'm only going up overnight, maybe 2 nights, just for the simple reasons we are leaving so late. I don't want to be driving in the dead heat. Now it is meant to start cooling down from now on, but even still, it's like, I ain't got time to be sweating that much. But yeah, we'll probably stop around Monaghan, hopefully watch a bit of the match and continue up then. Tomorrow Ireland are playing, so if it's a case, because we're leaving late, if it's a case that I still have to empty her storage unit and bring her for a shop and stuff like that, I might leave it till Sunday to come down and do some of the shopping and the emptying storage unit during the day, so and then sit down at night and watch the Ireland match. And that way then I can leave early Sunday morning. That's sort of the backup plan, which I think is really the plan. I keep saying I'll come down tomorrow, but I don't think I am, and I have got enough ready meals and stuff in for Carl and the dog's food that if they have to go an extra day they're fine. We want to do a big shop up in Asda for Hayley, and I want to get a good few things as well, so that's the plan. But you know what they say, best laid plans, mice and men. So yeah, how he's all doing, he's all coping with this heat and the kids back in school. I was watching the news and they were saying that there was some of the schools weren't letting the kids wear shorts. I thought that was disgraceful. I mean, it's well into the 20s, and having kids run around in trousers is ridiculous. They should be, I think personally, they should be allowed to wear shorts once the weather's good. I know probably secondary schools wouldn't, but junior schools should. I don't know. Right guys, I am going to head up, get Hayley sorted this weekend. Next weekend's meant to be Kerry. I'm meant to be starting college on Monday. Yeah, it's just a whole lot going on. There's just a whole lot going on. So I will talk to you later. Well, I could talk. Suddenly talking to you like. And that's garlic chips. No cheese?
No cheese.
Is there cheese? Garlic cheese and chicken. And I got curry chicken, chips and cheese. So that's, well. So, we're sitting outside. We're watching the match on Hayley's phone. Happy days. Alright guys. So, myself and Hayley are on the side of the road. We've broken down. There's absolutely, oh bugger, no power in my car. The accelerator was to the floor and there was just no power. It is, what time is it, Hayley?
20 past midnight.
It's 20 past midnight. We're waiting for a tow truck. Lucky enough, my insurance covers breakdowns in Northern Ireland. We pulled in, we waited a few minutes, went to turn on the engine, and all smoke started coming out of the engine. So we're at the side of the road. Hayley is there. Let me show you Hayley. Is that the police?
Yeah.
Alright, police are here, have to go. Alright guys.
Police are gone.
Police are gone. They just, in fairness, they came, checked us, had it. That looks so creepy. Had a look at the car.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
We're a bit hysterical.
Yeah. They were up, they were chatting to us, we were talking about the rugby. They were like, look girls, do you want us to stay with you? And we were like,
No. They were like, we will leave you, Hold
So
on.
we leave you in peace.
Because you seem to have everything under control. You called your insurance, you're out of the car, you're out of the way.
Yeah, and you got a tow truck on
You
the
got
way.
a tow truck. So he
But
goes,
he did say when he was leaving, he said,
We're
I'll
gonna
be
be
up
up
and
and-
down the road. He said,
Yeah.
we'll keep an eye on you. He said, you just stay away from the car. He says, put your back to the fence. He says, and you'll
And
be
just-
grand. So we were like,
one
oh,
of them was,
okay.
and they were like just asking us about the rugby college, you know, they were actually lovely. I'm just going to put that down a bit because I don't know.
So,
Yeah, it's currently, I'm just going to turn the light away for a sec. It's currently 40.
40.
Quarter to 1 in the
20 to
morning.
1. 20 to 1 in the
You know what I
morning.
mean, you know what I mean.
The policeman did say they'd be back up and down.
Yeah,
He said,
there's
no problem. Don't
and
be worrying.
hopefully you guys will be gone when we come back down, because obviously they don't want us out here at 2 in the morning.
Yeah. Standing at the side of the road.
Yeah.
So, he actually, there was a younger...
I hope they got a good laugh at that clip. Guys, the police are here, go.
I did get, because I obviously was talking to you. I wasn't paying
I
attention.
was like, you just see me looking on, the police are here.
Yeah,
The
no,
police
but
are
they
here,
were,
gotta
they
get
were
your
nice.
voice. You still have your YouTube voice on.
Yeah.
Police are here,
Yeah.
go guys, bye.
Professional as always. But no, God, that makes me black out. Look, the circles on the
Oh,
bus.
girl.
It ain't the
Don't.
play. Anyway,
We are very tired.
sorry, there's a lot of cars going by. Yeah, no, they said they'd come up, they'd keep an eye on us.
Yeah,
blah,
they'd
blah,
be up
blah.
and
They
down
were
this
really
road.
nice.
The older men, they were very much dads.
One of them stayed talking to us and like asking us about the rugby, and
Yeah.
we'd stop to watch the rugby
I
and
think he
stuff.
was also doing a bit of damage control in case we were like a bit upset.
Yeah, but the other guy came over and he looked at the engine
Yeah.
and he was doing daddy. I'd say he's a dad, because I'd say
Oh,
if he could have got
grandfather.
our grandfather, if he could have got us back in the road, he would have got us back in the
Yeah,
road. You know,
if
that
he had
type
the
of way.
if he had the tools to, you
Really,
can't see my
really
eyebrows.
nice.
Down.
Anyway, so we're just waiting for the tow truck. They said they'd ring us when the tow truck is coming.
No
we haven't
ring.
had nothing yet, so I'd say if they come back if the police come back and we're not gone, I'd say they'll ring somebody.
Yeah, they'd be like,
Or they'd be
you
telling
need-
us to get back onto
I
someone.
wouldn't be surprised. They go, you guys need to tow this car to Raffo.
Yeah,
These girls need to be home.
yeah. So
And-
anyway,
Sorry,
oh yeah,
I don't know if we mentioned this. We're 20 minutes away from Raffo.
Yeah.
Did you mention Raffo?
we're 20 minutes away from our destination.
10 minutes from Shaban.
Sorry, there's a big juggernaut going to go by. It's going to be loud.
Sorry guys, we can't control the conditions because we fucking broke down.
She's so... Hey, they have no light.
I'm so pissed off. I'm happy we came up well before my actual college started.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have gone in the first day if this happened the day before.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. But
No.
look, don't worry. We're here.
We're never doing
we
this
actually
again.
have food. We have drink.
Yeah.
We have all Hayley's wardrobe with us.
So,
like we've clothes and we've blankets and we've everything.
I
so
can't
we're
fall
fine.
Say he doesn't arrive, okay?
Yeah.
I can't fall asleep until I take these contacts out. We're in pitch darkness. Guys. That's what it
is
looks
funny.
like without the flashlight.
Yeah, it's funny. There's
And-
a field behind us, and I said,
I don't know
Chilani,
if you can see it. You literally can't even
can't
see
even
anything.
see him. I just said to him, I said, I hope there's no cows in there, because if a cow comes up, I said, I will scream.
I
He
will
said,
run-
just don't run onto the road. I thought, Jesus, that's a great bit of
Thanks advice.
Anyway, we're going to go
And
because...
we can see our breath.
yeah,
It's fucking cold.
it is cold.
I'm sorry about all the sweat I'm doing, but I'm sure you guys will understand my situation.
Anyway,
It's cold. This is the coldest day it's been because the temperature's dropping today, by the way. This is the end of the heat wave. And we decided to break down on the side of the road. And did we pack any jackets? No, because it's been 27 fucking degrees all day.
As you can tell, Hayley's a bit upset. But
I'm
look,
not even
guys,
upset, I'm
the tow truck's going to be here soon. We're going to, and what we'll do is, if it's not here and there's any more developments or the nice policemen come back, we'll update you. But,
And they're UK policemen because we're in Northern Ireland.
oh yeah, they're UK. They're not guards. They're
They're
police.
police. Cops. Coppers.
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 Bobbies. Bobbies. Anyway, yeah.
I wish
so
they were in those little hats.
they're comedy hats, Hayley. They did a lovely car, and it worked.
Wasn't it a nice car?
I was jealous their car worked.
But in fairness, they did see when we told them the mileage on the car, like it's over 200,000. They were like, I mean, it's not bad. They
Yeah.
were like, you got it far enough. Like,
Yeah,
because you're
no, they
20
were.
minutes away from our phone. Like you, how long did you drive? Oh, 3.5 hours, fine.
Yeah. Look, we'll be fine. We'll probably
just
check in
annoying.
again, which is when we know what's happening.
And if we're here by 2 a.m, we will check in again.
yes, that's what we'll do. All right, guys, we're going to have to update you. This is like something out of a comedy show,
It's
right?
2 a.m. Oh, by the way,
It's
guys,
2 a.m.
2:15 in the morning. You can barely see that, but
can
it's
see.
2:15 in the morning.
Right, so the guy came after an hour and... It's all right, there's no one around.
It's 2
An
in the
hour and
morning,
15
though.
minutes.
So actually really good.
So quick enough, like we were told anything between an hour and a half. So it was an hour and 15
An hour and
minutes.
2 hours.
Anyway, so he turns up, lovely guy, Eastern European, absolutely lovely.
Lanky guy.
And that's after the police had been. Anyway, so he says to me, he said, I cannot take you to Donegal, to Raffo. Now, bear in mind, we're about 20 minutes away by car. He said, because I cannot, obviously, technically, it's two different countries. It's the UK and it's Ireland. And I said to him, oh, he says, but I'll drop you somewhere and you can get a taxi.
We're like,
We're like, fair enough.
By this time, it's before 2 a.m, by the way.
Yeah, it's about 1:30. So he drops us at Asda. He says they're open 24 hours. And we thought, brilliant. We'll go in there.
And ask them.
We'll grab up milk so we can have a coffee when we get to the apartment.
If that ever fucking happens.
And we got a bottle of Coke as well, just to have a soft drink. My car's full of soft drinks, but anyway, had to buy a soft drink. So we come into Asda and she says, okay, she says, I'll ring for you. She says, I can't get through to them.
She goes, I'll leave them for a bit because obviously it's a Friday night.
Friday night, it'd be busy.
Yeah.
You know. So security was in there talking to us and he was like, look, don't worry about it, you know. I was like, oh, okay. He says, she tried ringing them and their telephone service has gone to voicemail because they stopped working after 2 o'clock. So we're in Asda. We have absolutely no way of getting to Raffo
until the
first bus tomorrow morning.
At 7 a.m, so we have 5 hours.
She did say to us, look, you're more than welcome to sit up in the canteen if you want.
Yeah, you can stay here.
She says, at least you're out of the way. But we're stuck in Asda in Strabane.
10 minutes away, mind you.
Well, 15 maybe, if we went the long way.
I mean, if we walked, we could make it, but like that would take about 3 hours.
I just think it's funny, and I'm probably hysterical at this stage.
It's literally something someone would write in a movie.
I couldn't make this shit up. And then I said to your man that told the car, I said to him, do you mind me asking how much? He said, I think it's your clutch is burnt. I went, okay.
Which would explain the smell. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yeah, there was a smell in the car. He said that would explain the smell. I said, oh, okay, fine. I said, do you know roughly how much it is? And he said, between 500 to 800 euro. And I said, and when can you work on that? No, it's alright. I said, when can you work on that? He said, Tuesday. What am I meant to do till Tuesday? Bear in mind, I'm meant to be down in Galway.
And we also have to get my storage unit before they charge us.
I'm meant to be starting college on Monday.
No, you ain't.
Oh, right, lads, I'm going to go because I'm hysterical. I will talk to you later. So, guys, this is what we managed to salvage out of the car. 2 suitcases and 2 bags.
Where's your bus, by the way?
And our car was jam-packed.
Where's your bag? You're like...
My bag is in there. I buried it in there.
Oh, okay. Everything we showed you in the hall is still in the fucking car.
Everything that came from the Dominic's hall is in the car. Alright guys, we made it home. Guess time. Guess what time?
1, 2, 3.
Half 3 in the morning.
Luckily we had one taxi driver who was like, I'll come back for you.
These guys were waiting outside Asda when we were having a vape. And we said to him, they had ordered a taxi. So when the taxi man pulled up, I said to him, I said, go answer it. I said, is there a chance you could order us a taxi? He said, I'm the only one on the road, love. He said, I'll come back to you. So I said, all right. And fair play to him, within a half an hour, he came back to us and he lifted us up, picked us up from Asda and brought us to Raffo, and he only charged us 20 sterling, which is probably about 24 euro. But do you know what? If he would, I would have paid him 60. I just wanted to get home. I just want to get into bed. But yeah, we're a bit hysterical. We're actually a bit wired, I think, at the moment, because it's just mental. So my car, the final thing, I'm not sure how much I told you, but my car has got towed to Derry. Now from here to Derry is a bus ride. It's probably about, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes away. So my car's gone up there with all of Hayley's stuff in it, her computer, everything, and we grabbed just what we could. So I had a suitcase, you know, my normal suitcase with a couple of changes of clothes in it and stuff that I always keep packed. So I grabbed that out of the car. Obviously my bag, my wallet. Hayley grabbed her backpack with her touchpad and her cables and charging cables, and she grabbed a silver suitcase she had, which she packed. She said, I sort of packed it thinking, well, if I can only unpack one bag, I'm going to have this bag, and then the rest can be done over time. So lucky enough we grabbed that. So we're literally, we have to make the beds up. There's nothing, there's not even a sheet. So we have to go do that. And then tomorrow, I think the tow company said they're going to ring me. They're going to ring me and they're going to tell me how much it is. It is the clutch. It was confirmed that it was definitely the clutch that's gone in the car. And your man said, I can quote you, just to give you a rough idea of what sort of money to have to hand. 600 to 800 euros, because the whole gearbox, everything has to come out. And I'm just like, yeah, no, not with all these. And I'm meant to be starting college Monday, meant to be moving Kerry Thursday. Everything is just, so I'm just like, ugh. But look, these things are sent to try us. Yeah. Right, lads, I'm going to grab a quick cup of coffee before I go to bed. I'm going to ring Carl, because Carl's is actually on the phone to Hayley. And I'm going to have a chat with him because he waited up to make sure we got home. God bless him. Like, right, I'll talk to you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is the next morning. Haven't changed my top yet. It is 20 past 12. I actually just got out of bed, put on the kettle. My hair is all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing. I am exhausted, but I'm not tired where I can go back to sleep. You know, that type of, I can't go over there, it's too dark, I've all the curtains pulled. I don't know, the reality sort of this morning when I woke up and thought, shit, you know. I'm waiting on a phone call to tell me exactly how much it's going to be to replace the clutch. A friend of mine was texting me in the middle of the night, obviously saw me online. I went, what the hell is going on? Why are you online? And he reckons it's going to be between 5 and 800 euros for the clutch. He said it's not so much the clutch part that is going to cost the money. He said it's the labour, because it's a high intense job apparently. There's a lot, like the gearbox has to come out, all this, and it takes time and it's high labour, which is, I get that. I'm just, all the money I saved doing my challenge with the groceries that I thought I was going to try and save up to Christmas and my trip in January. I thought, right, okay, well, we've got a base, we've got a start, and well, that's gone. So I'm actually very down this morning, because every time, I don't know, it's like every time I seem to take a step forward, I get knocked 2 steps back. I'm meant to be helping Kerry move. Hayley's stuff is stuck in the car in Derry. I'm meant to be starting college Monday. All this type of stuff, and it's like I was getting everything together, and now it's like, no, you're not. That's how I'm feeling. So this morning I'm not feeling great, I'll be honest with you. I'm very fed up. Fed up this morning. I'm tired. Not physically, I'm just tired. No matter what I do, I seem to always be fighting something, and I'm bone weary at this stage. I'm sick of fighting for everything. Okay, I need coffee. This is, yeah, alright. So we're just up, beautiful day here. Let me turn you around, I'll show you outside. So it's a bit cloudy, but yeah. It's not meant to rain. The bird's sitting up there. It's not meant to rain, but it's meant to, temperature is meant to drop from yesterday. Those 2 little birds sitting up there, living their best lives. So yeah, gonna go get coffee, gonna walk over to the shop. The only saving grace is Ireland's playing in the rugby at 2:30, and I actually thought I was going to be back down the road to watch it with Carl, but obviously, clearly I'm not, because I have no car. I don't know the last time I was actually without a car for a couple of days. Anyway, I watch it, oh excuse me, at the moment I'm watching Italy versus Georgia. I just have it on the background, a bit of background noise. Gonna have my coffee, because we've nothing. We literally have nothing in the house. We've milk, we've managed to grab an Asda last night. I mean, when I do think back, it was funny. It was very, very funny. Like the way things transpire. No one could wrote that, no one could have, I don't know, you couldn't make that shit up. But anyway, look, it worked out for the better. But yeah, I'm going to go over to the shop. We've no food shop, we've nothing, we've no way of even doing a food shop. And we're in a little village, so I'm going to go over to the local shop. It's actually quite a good shop. They do pizzas and all in there, like fresh made ones and stuff. So I'm going to go over, I'm going to get something for lunch. Something snacky bits that we can watch the rugby with. As I said, rugby's on all day today, so that'll be a nice distraction. We haven't even got stuff that we can unpack, because everything's in the car, which is in Derry, which I'm waiting on a phone call off them as well, so... Oh, Ishle's just over for another try. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what we're going to do. That's the plan. If I get anything nice, I'll show you. If not, I may wait until I have an update to come back and update you, if you know what I mean. Unless something happens where I get some nice treats or something. Alright guys, so this is today's dinner that we're having up in Hayley's with our no car, no food. And it is sausages. We've got a pack of 6 sausages, so we have 3 each. Half a tin of beans each and 3 potato waffles. And that is our dinner. Alright guys, good morning. It's the next day. And it's Sunday. Still no word on my car. Sorry, I'm squinting because the sun's in front of me. And I'm having a cigarette. That's the way life is going at the moment. In fairness, I probably smoke 2 cigarettes a day now. And I mean, I was smoking 40. Anyway, irrelevant, beside the point. So I said to Hayley this morning, I said, we'll get up early. Well, not up early, but we'll get up. I said, we'll go for a bit of a walk. And she's like, oh, okay. But because I think yesterday, Saturday, we were so worn out with the night before and all the drama getting here, we just had a very lazy day yesterday. We actually watched the rugby, so that's what we did. So today I got up and I was like, I feel like my 2 feet have been cut off because I've no car. Sorry, I'm very puffy. The pillows I don't like at all. I'm waking up with sore back, sore bed, everything. I'm meant to be home, not sitting in the middle of here. But I said to her, I said, I think I'll head into Letterkenny today. She said, you can't, ma'am, there's no buses. Buses don't run on a Sunday. I said, oh. And I said to her, well, Monday. And she said, okay, we'll head in. But I have to try and get up to Derry to get my car. I have to ring your man and find out about my car. Because he said he might be able to start working on a Monday. So I don't know if he'll work on it Monday and it's going to be ready to Monday, or if he's going to work on it Monday and I have to collect it someday during the week. Oh, I don't know. The only thing I do know is it's actually nice to... The internet, obviously I just have my phone, and if I want to work on YouTube I have to hotspot my laptop, and it's not great. Sorry, can I put on my glasses actually? Stop me scum. They look even worse. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so yeah, so it's actually, I'm chilling out. If I could just get to sleep, but I can't. The bed is not nice, but it's not my bed. So, I mean, I was only meant to be here overnight, so the bed wouldn't have bothered me if I was here overnight. It's the fact that I'm here now a few nights. My back is sore, and I'm moaning, and I realise I'm moaning, but not to worry. So I am looking forward to doing a couple of... I'm looking forward to getting into a few projects when I get home. Like my room, sorting out different things. Lovely Sunday morning. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright guys, it is Sunday. Still no word in my car. I'm getting a bit browned off now. We've emptied everything we can, which wasn't much. We only had 2 bags with us. So yeah, so it's getting a bit of a pain in my arse sitting up here. No one has been in contact with me about my car. No one can tell me what's happening. No one can tell me when I'll have it back. But sure, look, on the bright side, what we've decided we're going to do is tomorrow, if we don't hear anything, I have to make a few phone calls tomorrow, because obviously I was meant to be back in Dublin and I'm meant to be starting college. I'm meant to be starting, I've a meeting to go to, and I can't go to it, so I have to ring them up and tell them all that. There's Hayley after waltzing in. But I think what we do tomorrow, if we make all those calls, I think in the afternoon we might get a bus into Letterkenny because we've no food and we've only got a little shop near us, like a local shop, and it's costing a fortune.
Because it's only for like little things, not for to do an actual shopping.
No, that's it. Like, and we thought, in fairness, we thought I'd be back down in Dublin at this stage, and we thought we'd have your shop done,
but we didn't
storage
plan on,
empty, everything done.
We didn't plan on breaking down. And
no, well that's it.
Up. So like, you can't really get mad at something we had no way of
controlling.
You know.
Well, that's true. So we still have to empty our storage. We might actually get a taxi to help us do that tomorrow.
Mum,
I know there's a lot in there.
There's a treadmill in there.
Yeah.
It'd be easier for you to rent a van for a day.
Yeah, true.
30 quid. And then we just spend the entire day, like 12 hours, just do.
Yeah, we'll have to do something with it. It's getting a bit.
And then Mum doesn't know if she even has a driving licence with her. Did she tell you that? No, she wouldn't. I will though, I'll tell you all.
Fair enough. But yeah, so tomorrow we're going to make our phone calls and see and try and plan out a day, because we can't have, obviously Sunday, there's no buses run through this village on a Sunday.
But also I start college next Monday. You
start college on Monday, and we have to empty your storage, do a food shop, well, like a big food shop. Yeah. While we have a car, when I get my car back, we'll have to do a big shop. Yeah, we'll have to do something.
Well, you know what's happening if we have to rent or if we have to just... I won't be able to empty my storage though with the car.
No. Anyway, we'll check in with you tomorrow when we know what's happening. Hi guys, just wanted to update you on the car. We actually just got a phone call about 10 minutes ago. It's 9:30 in the morning. The man said he was very busy, he hasn't had a chance to look at it, so he's going to ring me back this afternoon with a quote. So if he rings me today with a quote, I'm presuming Wednesday for my car. I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm beginning to get a bit fretful. I want to go home. That sounds terrible, and no disrespect to Hayley, but I was meant to come up Friday, go home Saturday after or Sunday morning after the matches. Obviously that didn't happen. We're stuck here. I've no change of clothes. Hayley is running out in clothes. We're trying to decide if it's worth going up to Derry, getting a taxi back with her stuff, so we have clothes. Well, she'll have clothes, I won't have. I have a couple of change of tops and stuff, and I said to her, I said we can bring a bag and throw it into a washer, it's not a problem. So, but it's just thrown me through a loop. I'm meant to be starting college today. It's on a Monday and a Wednesday, so I was hoping if I missed today that I could go Wednesday, but it's looking like I'll probably miss Wednesday as well. So I'm going to have to give the college a ring now and explain to them what's happened. I have to find the money for the car. I don't want to leave Hayley here stuck either, so if I collect my car Wednesday, I still need to bring her to do a big food shop, or we might go into Letterkenny today, do a food shop, get all that side of things done. So then I'm literally only collecting the car, and her stuff can wait. I can buy a couple of changes of pants and stuff in town. I don't know, I'm actually all over the place. Ugh. Main thing is she's settled. The boys at home. Carl rang me last night and he said, Mum, there's nothing to eat, because I'd only done a really small shop before I left, because I thought, well, I'm going up, I'll be back down tomorrow. That was the original plan was, and then I was saying, well, maybe Sunday morning I might come down if I'm watching all the matches, blah blah blah. So I got him in some food, but it was literally, because I said to him, I'll go to Asda and I'll pick up the stuff we can't get down here, like there's the muty bolognese sauce, things like that I know I can only get up north. So I only did a tiny shop, but God love him, last night, obviously it was the first night, there was no dinners left that he saw, like he had to go rooting. I mean, he's a 19-year-old boy, I mean, he can go root. So I said to him last night, I said, what you make yourself for dinner? He was like, sausage and chips. And he said it was gorgeous. So I was like, oh, fair enough. So he said, I did notice that I had burgers, I need something else in the freezer. So I was like, brilliant, delighted. So he's happy out down there. The dog got sick one of the nights, it was really warm. And Carl said, I just think he just got really warm. Now he has got an air conditioner, all that type of stuff. But obviously when I leave, the dog does get slightly out of sorts. But I think he gave Carl a bit of a fright. So yeah, so I'm waiting for the garage to ring me back now this afternoon with a quote for the clutch and a day when it's going to be ready for collection. And then I think we'll plan our time around that. You couldn't write this in a bloody book. And I've hey Kerry moving out, and I did say I had to break it to Kerry. I said, Kerry, I don't think I'll be able to move you. So she said, in fairness to Kerry, Kerry was like, don't stress about it, ma'am. She says, what I'll do is, she says, I'll go in the first week, I'll just take a suitcase, I'll drop off the suitcase. Sorry, the mart is on today and always go in front of Hayley's windows. There's massive tractors pulling trailers. She was like, I'll bring in a suitcase, and then when you get a chance you can come down and move my computer and stuff. She says, don't be stressing about it. And I just thought, I could kiss you right now. I could just hug you and kiss you and just say thank you, because it does take that bit of pressure off, that she's not going, oh my god, what am I going to do for school? I suppose maybe she's that bit older as well. She's just like, don't stress it, mum. If I have to go a week without my computer, so be it. I'm like, thank you, Kerry. So then she sent me a video, you know, one of these little TikToky things of a Christmas market. And she said, maybe we'll just book this and head off. I was like, oh my god, I love you. But yeah, so that's the other thing. I would like to be there and help her move. But if she has to do it a week on her own, and then I'll bring in the rest of her stuff and we can go out and spend some time together, then fair enough. I mean, it's great that she's that level-headed and that, you know, she could have kicked off over it and gone, well, how am I meant to be starting college and everything's I'm going to be, and you know, and stressed herself out. But she didn't. She was just like, chill, mum, you're stressed enough, don't be worrying. So yeah, so I need to get my college sorted, my boys sorted. Well, they're fairly sorted. Dog's going to run out of food soon, because I do his food weekly on a Tuesday. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to pan out. But as I said to Carl, cook some mince and half it with you and the dog. Worst case scenario, like one day won't kill him. Hayley, I need to get, because she is so remote here, I need to get her food shop done. I think we might do that anyway, regardless. Get a bus in and a taxi out with the food. We'll see. Right, I'm waiting for this man to call and I will update you in a bit. Alright guys, just got off the phone to the garage and he rang me back to quote me a price. And to be honest with you, I haven't a clue how much a clutch costs, how much labour and stuff goes into it. I know they say it's expensive. He quoted me £864, which is just shy of €1,000. Now I don't know about any of yous, but I certainly don't have it sitting in my back pocket. So fucking annoyed. I don't know what to do. I'm going to ring a mechanic that's local here, that Hayley's friend has given us the number to, and see what he quotes me. But then he'd have to go up and tow the car down from Derry, so I don't know if that's going to be extra on top of it. I actually haven't a clue. I can't get through to the garage that I want to get the other quote off, so that's annoying me. I know the kits are coming out at €350. That's the clutch kit for my car. But surely you wouldn't have €700 made up of just labour. I mean, Jesus wept. Oh, I don't know. Right, I'll go and try and get another quote. Alright guys, this is editing me popping in here just to fill in the blanks in the video. On Tuesday, the next day, I decided to just have a total off day, just get up. I'm a Virgo, so I like to have plans in place. So on Tuesday, we stepped away, sat down together, came up with a plan. Your man came back to me with a quote for the car. Fine, that was the guy in Donegal who would be like 10 minutes down the road from the house. And the quote he gave us was a good bit cheaper than the other garage. So we said to him our dilemma, that the car was actually in Derry, and he said, not a problem. He said, I will go up and tow it down and I will start working it. The only snag was he is exceptionally busy, so he couldn't work on it straight away. But it also meant that we could get a taxi up to the garage and empty it, which meant Hayley would have a lot of her stuff. And even though the car wouldn't be ready until after she started college, it meant she would have all her stuff for college, clothes, the food we brought up with us, her drinks, her laptop, her computer, all stuff like that would already be in the house. So she'd be fairly ready to go. Her friends that were away were due to come back, and they said, look, we can bring her for a shop to keep her going while you're not here. So I was like, cool, brilliant. So that is the plan we came to. And obviously the video then continues on from Wednesday. So that's how we came to Wednesday. So Tuesday was just a down day, a mental health day. I needed to just focus on getting a plan together, working it out with Hayley, working it out with Cara, working it, everybody involved, just working it out. And yeah, so we took Tuesday as a break from filming and just concentrated on trying to get a plan together. Hey guys, so today is Wednesday. I have just got a taxi up to empty the car from the garage, and I brought it all back down here. Hayley has actually been really sick overnight. I had to get up with her twice, I think, during the night, and I think it's just, she got a very, very bad migraine, and I think it's just, we're here and the stress of everything, and it's just all, I don't know if it's leaving her or she's just overwhelmed with the stress. But I actually got a taxi this morning and I went down and collected all the stuff. So I am going to get a bus home tomorrow. Your man won't have my car ready until next, he said Tuesday, Wednesday, but Tuesday I have stuff to do. Wednesday I've got a big meeting that I have to go to. So Thursday will be the earliest I could get up. So we'll see. We will see. So yeah, just moving all her stuff in. I'm absolutely sweating. And yes, I'm in the same top. But her, I have 2 tops left. So I have one for tomorrow and one for as soon as I finish taking in all this stuff. Her friend gave us in a towel, because obviously we'd no towels. But now we have towels. So I'm going to hop in the shower once all this moving is done. Change my top. I'm going to hand wash. These aren't dirty, but they're, I have worn them a few days, so I might give them a little rinse. But yeah, so happy out. The car will be sorted. Your man quoted me €900 for doing my car. So when I went down today and I was getting the stuff out of the car, he said, look, I'm going to ring you with a price, a final price. He said that was max hours that it takes and the clutch thing that they quoted him for. So he said it could come out slightly cheaper. He said, I tried to quote you the max price, so it won't be over that. So I was like, okay. So yeah, so it's early. It is 11:10. So I'm going to do all that. I'm going to get a cup of coffee. That's what I'm going to do. Right, lads, let me show you what I took out of the car and why we had to get it out of the car. Right, so first things first, she obviously needed her computer. Bear in mind it's Wednesday, she's starting school on Monday. Now, that's her body pillow. She can't sleep without her body pillow. And there's all this. Now, it doesn't look actually that bad on camera, it doesn't look that much. But obviously with cushions, that's cardigan. I hadn't even got a cardigan or a jacket, so the cardigan and jacket are mine because it's raining here. But this down here is all her clothes. All her clothes, and this here was food and the stuff we bought in Dominic's and stuff, all that, tea towels, stupid stuff, but things we were sort of like, yeah, we actually need these stuff. Her ice machine, her Coke, electrolytes, toilet roll, and more drinks, her winter boots, all them. So they're all here now. So gonna bring them all in and start putting some of them away, but all her stuff is here. I just have to get the bus. All right guys, so this is tonight's dinner, what I'm doing. As I said, we only have the Centra, so I literally ran over there, got a small bag of potatoes, boiled them, and then I literally just broke them apart. I'm going to put them in the oven and they're fully cooked, just going to roast them off. And then I also got this is a chicken and mushroom slice, so it's pastry, chicken and mushroom on the inside. So I got one for Hayley, which is chicken and mushroom, and myself I got a peppered steak, so I'm going to put them in the oven with this as well. And then we're going to have some peas, I think. Alright guys, so on Thursday, after getting all the stuff in the house, I actually was so content that she had her stuff back in the house that I decided the next day, Thursday, I was going to head home, which meant I did say to the man in the garage, he said he'd have my car Tuesday. I said, look, I can't get up here Tuesday. I said, but I can come up Thursday, collect the car off you Friday, if that's okay with you. He said, that's no problem, I'll keep it in the change yard, whatever it is. So I was like, grand. So I had obviously college to go to back in Dublin. I had meetings to go to. We decided it was time for me to go home, and I would go back up sort of the end of the week. I'd go home for a week. I'd be a week nearly at home. So guys, I hope you really enjoyed that video, and as you can see, my life never goes to plan. Nothing I ever plan goes to plan. I do have to have backup plans of the plans, because I know nothing's going to go to plan, if that makes sense. But anyway, look, we got through it, we survived, and I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, remember to hit the like, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you in my next one, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.